King August. That's just outrageous work.
I recorded this video 3 separate times. Within those 3 separate videos, my opinion changed at least 5 times. We gonna spoiler heavy in this video. I'm gonna talk about the entire plot. I'm gonna talk about who Sadie Sink character is. I'm gonna be talking about everything, how it ends, everything. So if you haven't seen the movie, go see the movie. It's a great movie. I give it an 8.5 out of 10. Everybody's saying this movie is 10 out of 10. This is the best Spider-Man movie ever. And it's not. It's not. Don't get me wrong. This is a good Spider-Man movie. You can even say this is a really good Spider-Man movie. I don't know if I call it the best Spider-Man movie ever. I got it in my top 3 for sure. My top 3 for sure. And I'm going to expand upon my top 3 Spider-Man movies a little later. But as of right now, let's just focus on Brand New Day and everything that it entails. And let's start with what I like about it. What I like about Spider-Man Brand New Day. Tom Holland's acting as Spider-Man. Tom Holland's acting as Peter Parker. I think we've already reached a conclusion that Tom Holland is the perfect Spider-Man. Tom Holland is the perfect Peter Parker. He's the perfect mix of Andrew and Toby, the GOAT. Tom Holland is perfect. If you want to say Tom Holland is perfect, that's fine. But if you ask me, Tom Holland is down there perfect in every Spider-Man film since Homecoming. Who else is really good? I think Ned and MJ's portrayal in this, their part in this movie. A lot of people said they shouldn't be in the movie at all. I think emotional wise, they did a lot of carrying this story. Okay, I'm talking about the story. Obviously, I don't want to see a Ned and MJ Spider-Man movie without Spider-Man. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying for the emotional beats, they were crucial to this story. They were crucial. If you've seen the end, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Ned remembering, or Ned is like he remembering the handshake by muscle memory, and then he remember Peter. But I personally don't think that's Ned remembering that who Peter is. I think that's just muscle memory with the handshake. And then MJ said a little earlier, MJ called Spider-Man Peter earlier, so he just kind of put 2 and 2 together, and it was muscle memory. I also like that they didn't get Spider-Man and MJ back together immediately. I love that, because now we really got to sit with it. I mean, Tom always been sitting. He been sitting with it for 4 years. They went through college. My God, watching them on the screen. My God, watching them through Instagram Live for 4 years. I ain't gonna lie, Peter. I ain't gonna lie, Pete. Give it up, gang. Give it up, dog. Give it up, dog. I get it. We all got that one that got away, bro. But damn. You see him, he was ignoring bad bitches all for Zendaya. And then we get to the part of the movie when Zendaya, or MJ rather, she find a note, right? She read the note. I'm thinking, okay, they about to fall back in love, man. That's weak, but whatever. No. She looked this man dead in his eyes. Peter, Spider-Man, whatever the fuck your name is, nigga, I don't know you. And what really hit, I don't love you, gang. I'm telling you, emotionally, bro, I was emotionally invested in this movie, bro. They did they shit with that, bro. They did that shit. All the scenes with Peter and MJ. I think this is the best dynamic between Peter and MJ throughout all of Tom Holland's movies. I don't think they had the strongest relationship. Like she kind of just, I don't know how to explain it, but in this movie, even though they not together, they felt like a couple more than any other movie, if that makes sense. So I love that aspect of it. Um, what else? I love seeing Spider-Man, fight all the different villains, even if it was for a short stint or just, flashbacks. I appreciate that they put that in there. Without that, like the movie would be, it's like, come on. But that I appreciate it. We don't need them to go do a deep dive on fucking Scorpion, bro. Scorpion got his ass beat just like Scorpion should get his ass beat. He beat the fuck out of Scorpion. That was one of the most brutal fight scenes Tom Holland ever been in, other than when he got body slammed by the Green Goblin. You already know what my boy Green Goblin doing, bro. We ain't gonna speak on him, the GOAT. But I like that. I like the fight scenes. I like the swinging. I like the part where Peter was chasing her through the city before she could get to MJ, and then he got to her, and they on a roof, and this nigga Peter looking at her in her eyes. Like, I love you, Spider-Man. I remember you kiss her, and then this bitch step back like, nah, bruh, it ain't that. It'll jump off the bill, bro. I'm telling you, emotionally, I was invested in this movie, bro. It was great, great, great. I loved all that shit. Now, let's talk about the shit that I didn't like. Let's talk about the shit that brought this movie down a couple points. Oh, my fault. Before we get there, of course, Punisher. I haven't watched Punisher before, but I kind of know who his character is, and I know how people say, "Oh, he's uncharacteristic in this movie. That's not Punisher. They water him down." It's like, gang. I fucked with him. I don't know. I fucked with him. But anyway, other than that, yeah, the things that I don't like about the movie. This might be very controversial. This might be very, very controversial. But I felt like Hope could have been more. I don't know. I feel like he could have been more in this movie. I feel like he could have did a little bit more. The fight scene was good. The fight scene was great, but I don't know. He wasn't on screen for that long, bro. I thought he was gonna be kind of a bigger part in this. I wouldn't even say I hate this about the movie. It's just kind of a little let down. What we got was good. What we got was good. The end where Hulk remembers, he's like, he beat Hulk beating the fuck out of Spider-Man, right? And he choking him on the ground, and then the Spider-Man like, it's me, Peter. I'm your friend. And then Hulk just kind of something click in Hulk, and he just let him go and jump off the building. First off, do y'all know they take this nigga Hulk to a psych ward after that? Jean Grey, bro, we gonna get to Jean. I'm saving Jean Grey for the end, like all the fucked up shit she did. But Hulk is now in a psych ward because of Jean Grey. Anyways, I didn't like the talk no jutsu. He gave Hulk. I don't feel like that's earned in this seminar. I don't feel like that's earned in this universe. We didn't see enough of Spider-Man and Hulk together to warrant him, that talk no jutsu just working on him like that just because he say he's Peter. Nah, bro, I ain't really going for that. I wish the fight would have ended differently. With the Hulk and Spider-Man fight, good fight. Just wish it would have ended differently without the talk no jutsu. So that's one thing I was kind of disappointed in. Another thing, the true main villain of the movie, because Jean Grey isn't the true main. I think Jean Grey is the fucking main villain still, but Jean Grey, she's revealed at the end to not be the true main villain. She was just trying to save her sister or whatever. The true main villain is this corporation, this generic, obvious, so obvious. It's like so obvious that they was gonna do the switcheroo and switch shit up, bro. You could sniff this shit from 10 miles away. As soon as Peter walked into the establishment and was talking to the black dude that's the leader of it all, and he was like, yeah, and you see the hand walking around, and you see them playing with Shocker shit, all the Spider-Man rogue gallery shit. It's like, bro, this shit is obvious. These niggas are bad. these niggas are clearly bad, bro. I ain't falling for that reform supervillain shit. These niggas are clearly bad. These niggas clearly have an alternate motive. They have another motive for themselves, bro. And for so at the end when it's like kind of revealed, like, oh, well, not well, towards the end when it's revealed that they're the real bad guys, I'm like, well, fucking duh, come on, like that shit was obvious. That shit was obvious, bro. That shit was obvious. So I don't like how obvious that shit was. That kind of like, I like the element of surprise in my movies. Now I'm not taking any points off for me knowing that Sadie Saint was gonna be Jean Grey. Everybody knew that already. I wish I didn't, but and maybe that would have made my experience a little bit better. Maybe that would have made the reveal a little bit better. But it didn't really do nothing for me. Jean Grey popped up on the screen, and I'm like, okay, yeah, it's exactly who I thought it was. But again, I'm not taking anything away from that. I'm taking away for the little twist with the dude being the real main villain and ended up killing her sister. It's like, bro, I get y'all trying to incorporate the mutants and how much everybody hate the mutants into this with this movie, but I don't know, bro. He could have been a more. I don't know if they spent all the budget on all the fight scenes or something, but he could have been a more charismatic, more interesting character. He was just flat. He was a flat ass character. No nuance to him. No nuance. So I took off for that. What else? I had to think about this for a second. I don't know. I don't really know why Spider-Man is immune to Jean Grey ability. I don't think that's ever explained. But when she goes into his mind the second time towards the end of the movie, and she's talking to Aunt May, or rather Aunt May is talking to Peter, and she's, just experiencing the memories as Peter was. It works more than I would like it to. I'm gonna be real. It works more than I would like. I don't hate it, but it's like I don't love that shit either, bro. I don't love it either. I don't love it either. I'm sorry. Maybe if it was explained why Peter could select specific memories for this bitch to go to and experience, when everybody else she just experienced their whole life, I'm assuming, or whatever, as she wants to, but Peter can control which memory. That shit is never explained. So that shit is kind of like whatever. It's just kind of up in the air, bro. It's like, okay, cool, whatever. So that with the talk no jutsu, it was whatever for me, bro. I didn't hate it, but I didn't love it either. Okay, and last but not least, Jean fucking Grey. Usually when a villain turns good, they have some type of redemption arc. They have some type of redemption in their story. I don't feel like Jean Grey got the appropriate redemption for her story. Like, yeah, she was redeemed. She was kind of redeemed, but it don't work like that. She was redeemed because we find out later in the movie that the people that she was going after the whole time, they killed her sister. Okay, cool. So you have a reason to go after them. You don't have a reason to kill those 5 random people you mind controlled on the way to trying to find MJ. You don't even have a reason to kiss Spider-Man as MJ and then jump off a building. These things are damn near irredeemable, bruh. It like she got a body count in this movie. I'm not gonna sit there and break down every single one, but for the sake of this video, I'm gonna say Jean Grey killed at the very minimum 3 people, and I'm lowballing. She's killed minimum 3 people. Tried to kill damn near every. She tried to kill a lot more than that. So for Spider-Man at the end, and Punisher seemed like the only voice of reason. Like, nigga, she just killed these people. I don't think he specifically said that, but she did all this crazy shit, and now you want to go to save her? Like, nigga, no, she need to be locked up. Now, Spider-Man didn't know that they was gonna kill her. Spider-Man didn't know all that. It just so happened that the bad guy. So Spider-Man, he ain't got no common sense. He got Spidey sense, but he ain't got no common sense. He couldn't see that that obvious twist villain was going to be the obvious twist villain at the end. But whatever, cool beans. I just don't think that Jean Grey was properly redeemed. That's all. She faced no real consequences. You could say the consequence she faced was almost being killed, and her sister was killed. But her sister was killed before all that. Before she did all that stuff. After her sister was killed, she did all that stuff. It still doesn't give you an excuse to kill random people. It doesn't. She had an old lady in a tank. Why? That's the shit that kind of pissed me off. Like, nah, bro. You come on, Jean Grey. Come on. Let's be real. You did some fucked up stuff. You deserve to. You deserve to sit in a. That's why Spider-Man need a damn bat cave. So the villains like Jean Grey, he gonna redeem them, but he gonna have them locked up in his bat cave or some shit. But I don't know, something, anything other than what we got. Cause all we got after Spider-Man saved her from getting shot in the end. Which, I mean, I don't mean to be a stickler, but I only thought for like 2 seconds that Spider-Man maybe could have died from that. And then immediately I like, what the fuck am I thinking? It's fucking Spider-Man. Of course he's gonna survive. So that was kind of, that didn't hit as hard as they probably wanted it to for me. Cause it's like, nah. I mean, I know the nigga's on contract for like 2 more movies. I know this nigga not about to die. Now, if he was literally on the verge of death or something at the end of the movie and the black suit came onto him and saved his life, that'd be different. And you could also say Jean Grey was redeemed because she saved Spider-Man in the end by, keeping him breathing, keeping him alive, keep talking to him, doing all that shit. I don't know, bro. I don't know. Am I tripping? Was that enough to redeem her for putting an old lady in a tank and killing at least 5 people? Y'all let me know in the comments, man. Am I tripping? But other than that, bro, this was a really good movie. It was a really good movie. Now, when it comes to Spider-Man movies overall, I do have it in my top 3. And I do have it number 3. And I'm talking about live action Spider-Man movies. If we talking about Spider-Man movies just straight up in general, then it go down. It's still top 5 though. It's still top 5. But because it's Spider-Verse is Across the Spider-Verse is the greatest Spider-Man movie of all time. Yell at your mama about it. But live action, you could call me an old head, you call me a stickler. I don't think this was better than Spider-Man 2. I'm sorry. I don't think this was better than Spider-Man 2. Story-wise, I just recently rewatched Spider-Man 2 right after watching Brand New Day. Story-wise, the ending, I like the ending of Spider-Man 2 better. I like the conflict with Peter in this is kind of similar, but they go a little further with Toby. Like, this nigga can't even afford a bouquet of flowers, bro. He can't afford a bouquet of flowers. This nigga Tom gets a entire fucking what the fuck he got? Look like he living in a penthouse that was at supposedly a storage room before. I'm like, oh, we don't need it. It's just a storage room. Where the fuck you gonna store all the shit you had before? Do you realize how big that space was that he got? Well, neither here nor there, bro. My top 3 all time. I got Spider-Man 2. I got No Way Home. And then I got Brand New Day. And that's just how it is. Let me know how y'all feel in the comments. Did you like it? Did you hate it? Again, for me, this is a smooth 8.5. Can't go no higher. Can't go no lower. Sit right there. Smooth 8.5. But yeah, man. Go see it if you haven't. It's a great movie. Even if you sat here and let me spoil you on everything, still go see it. It's a really good movie. But yeah, man, that's about it. I'm King August.